Why manager should not work. Before we move into more technical tips, one philosophical remark that I think is extremely important. Your work as a project manager on a consulting project is totally different than the work of a business analyst or a consultant. As a business analyst, you basically have to try to deliver as much as possible high quality analysis within 170 hours that you've got. If you're a project manager, you're responsible for what is doing your team. So you're responsible for 170 hours multiplied by number of consultants, business analysts you've got. And you have to, first of all, make sure that the team delivers on deadlines and high quality of analysis. On top of that, you have to manage relations and conflicts within the customer, team, and your team, and obviously sell new projects. So this is totally different thing. And if you try to be business analyst instead of the project manager, so if you try to just deliver instead of like making sure that others deliver, you will fail. You'll fail because you will not have time to basically pay attention to what people are doing, how they are doing, whether they deliver on this or not. I'll also show you how your typical day should look like, but basically try not to work directly, but rather make people work. So in short, a good project manager doesn't work directly. He manages people and relations. What does it mean in practice? So it means that instead of creating the slides, you basically sketch the slides for other and check whether the presentation is okay, whether the flow is there, whether it makes sense, whether there is a connection between the message and the slide it is supposed to depict. Instead of performing analysis, you inspire and suggest analysis to your colleagues, to your team members, business analysts, and consultants. You also might be checking analysis and suggesting changes. So this is your role. And last but not least, you don't gather data, you ask for data and check integrity of the data with a simple test, 5-10 minutes sanity check that will show whether the data they're presenting to you is high quality or not. So in short, don't work, but rather supervise other working for you and make sure that they are heading in the right direction with the proper speed required by the project.